that shit up.
YouTube, what it do, man? Y'all already know who I am. Man Grind Hard checking in again with another video, and today I got a special video for y'all boys, man. We just got patch 2.0 on NBA 2K26, and although 2K hit us with 7 pages of patch notes, they did not list everything that was included in this patch. We're gonna get into all that today in this video, but before we get into it, let me get y'all to leave a like on this video, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel or you're returning subscriber that unsubscribed for some odd reason. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button again. And before this video ends, make sure you drop down below in the comment section and get active in that comment section, man. We politicking about the game. Major shout out to Guy, ain't nothing possible without him. I wouldn't be here making this video if it wasn't for him. And shout out to y'all for tapping into this video, man. Let's get into it. So I dropped the official patch notes yesterday before the patch had dropped, and I was able to get on NBA 2K26 and play a few games today. But before I started playing, I noticed a few different things on the game. Major shout out to that boy Stacks Montana. He had the go to build specialization method. I'm here to let y'all boys know that it has officially been patched in NBA 2K26. If y'all boys didn't get in that practice facility and run up on specialization goals, then I'm here to let y'all know that that's over with. I ain't gonna lie, I had a feeling 2K was gonna do something funky with that practice facility, so all day yesterday, up until the time the patch dropped, I was in that practice facility running it up for my shooting specialization and my playmaking. I got my shooting done all the way up to goal 9, and I started on my playmaking, but I had to stop to make them videos that I made yesterday. I got probably about 300 assists in that practice facility, but that method has officially been patched. But don't trip, if you have not got your build specialization goals done, I will be dropping official method for all the specialization goals after patch 2.0, so y'all stay on the lookout for that. Next up on the list of things that changed with the patch that wasn't listed in the patch notes, rhythm shooting hitch has returned. Now I don't know if this was intentional or this just a mistake by 2K, but the hitch has returned to rhythm shooting on NBA 2K26. It was in the game when the game first dropped. 2K, they fixed it, and then after this patch, it's back. I don't know if it was intentional or not, because 2K said that the rhythm shooting got a tuning update with this patch, but it did not say that it was gonna be adding the damn hitch back to the rhythm shooting. Not only does it affect standing shots, but it affects moving shots as well. Now, although that hitch has returned, you are still able to use rhythm shooting and shoot at a high clip, but I cannot lie, there is a visual change with rhythm shooting on NBA 2K26 after this patch. Visually, it just looked different shooting with rhythm shooting after this patch. It make me look like I got a whole different jump shot. I'm still hitting, but it make it look like I got a completely different jump shot after the patch. And since we're talking about visuals changing, the dunk meter has changed as well. After the patch, it's like it reversed. Before the patch, it would get big and then get small out of nowhere, but after the patch, the green window on the meter starts out small, but then it enlarges the closer your animation gets to finish. Now me personally, I got no problem with this. In fact, I like this change better and the way it is now versus how it was at first. Wasn't nothing worse than stopping your bar in the green window and it immediately shrink after you be done release the dunk or layup. And I'ma just speak on this while we talking about dunks and layups. Am I tripping, or does it feel like RNG will took out of jump shots in NBA 2K26 and placed in the finishing? It don't matter where you release a dunk or a layup in that green window. Sometimes 2K just randomly decide whether you make or miss a dunk or layup. It's like RNG does exist in finishing on this game. Let me know how y'all feel about it down below in the comment section. Do y'all feel like RNG is more prevalent when it comes to finishing with dunks and layups in NBA 2K26? Or that finishing meter changing from big to small is the reason why we was missing? Which is why 2K probably changed it from big to small to large. Let me know how y'all feel about it down below in the comment section. Next up, we got shot feedback. The shot feedback has changed for rhythm shooting in the game. If your opponent is using rhythm shooting to shoot, you no longer see their timing in the feedback. The only thing you can see as of right now is tempo, which means you won't even know if your opponent is shooting late or early when using rhythm shooting. Now, I spoke on this before. A lot of people pay more attention to the feedback in the game rather than the gameplay. When I shoot on the game, I don't have no feedback for nobody's shot but mine, and the only thing I really want to know is, was it green or not? I don't rely on 2K feedback to let me know whether my shot was open, contested, or vice versa on defense. I just feel like they add a whole nother headache to the game, so I've been turned off all feedback for this video game. And far as the community, when it come to rhythm shooting, them boys saying one green and the other saying early or late had boys calling for the removal of rhythm shooting altogether. And in reality, that was a mechanic that 2K purposely added to the game. We was told when the game dropped that we could either release our shot early or late to give us more control over our shooting in the game, but it was only a mechanic added to rhythm shooting. That had nothing to do with the actual tempo of the shot. Tempo is the only thing that matters, and it's the only thing that been mattering. But considering rhythm shooting supposedly being way too overpowered, boys was calling for that that feature to be completely removed from the game, which I don't feel like could be done because it's an actual in-game mechanic. But we already knew that we did not have to green both timing and tempo when the game was first released. We actually knew that before the game had released. The only issue I had with that, I knew for a fact Xenon was gonna be a big major problem, considering the only thing we had to do was get the tempo the same every single time. But far as the actual user greening tempo and releasing this shot early or late, but as far as the community seeing that on the feedback, it just caused an unnecessary headache and stress in terms of rhythm shooting that, hey, I guess 2K said it don't even matter. We just let you know whether or not the tempo was green or not. That's the only feedback that matters, which also confirmed my point. Tempo shooting, rhythm shooting ain't going nowhere on NBA 2K26. 2K basically said, stop complaining. Now you can't see it. Now you can't complain about it at all. This was not listed in the patch note, but that is a change in NBA 2K26 after this patch. Them just a few little things that I noticed in terms of changes for the game that 2K did not list. Down below in the comment section, let me know, have y'all ran across anything in NBA 2K26 that's changed that was not listed in the patch note? Drop down below in the comment section and let me know. Last but not least, bump steals in the game. This was somewhat listed in the patch notes, but I do want to cover this in this video. The community is in a frenzy right now because you cannot dribble the ball into the defender no more on the game without losing it. I myself personally, I love this addition to the game, but I have to admit, dribbling is looking a little crazy out here right now. Don't get me wrong, I hated the fact that boys hesitated a million times in one possession just until you slid out of position on defense and then ran and fade and you couldn't do nothing about it. I love the fact that that is no longer a thing that could be done in this game. You need space and separation. I love that addition to the game. But I will say that the bump steals has to be tuned just a little bit, because you don't even have to reach and you can end up with buku steals just by having great position on this game. You don't need steals on NBA 2K26 no more. You will still get steals. Down below in the comment section, let me know how y'all feel about bump steals in this game. I don't feel like you should be able to dribble into your opponent, but I do feel like losing the ball shouldn't be as loose as it is right now. Maybe 2K gonna tune it, and if they don't, then oh well. You feel me? I ain't tripping. I'm still doing my thing on this game. But let me know how y'all feel about it down below in the comment section. Right now, the only boys that I see complaining was the boys that was heavily exploiting, dribbling into their opponent, which was never supposed to be the way the game was played anyway. But 2K well fixing it, just making all collisions make the ball come out. How y'all feel about it down below in the comment section? That's all I got for y'all for this video. Again, make sure you leave a like on this video, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and I will be in the comments, man. Man Grind Hard checking up out of here.